this blunt. And welcome to okay, so this was back in, I think it was like the winter time. I was a sophomore in high school, and I had this best friend. Her name was Sarah, and this other girl, we're gonna name her Megan. So Sarah and me were best friends. We were so close, right? And we had this other girl at our school. Her name was Megan, and Megan was selling edibles. She was the girl that was going around school saying she sells edibles and she does this and she sells weed and all this other stuff. So me and Sarah were like, okay, we're gonna buy somewhere. And this was after school because we all three of us got on the same bus. And well, Megan didn't always get on the bus, but that particular day, she got on the bus. She got on the bus with us right home, and we were talking about it. And then the next morning, we woke up, we were texting. Me and Sarah were texting, like, okay, we're gonna buy it. I brought the money. I think she brought some money. I don't remember if she brought money or not. And then we had got to go on the bus, and we had called her, like, the bus outside, and she had got on the bus with us. And it was crazy. Okay, we did it secretly because on the bus they have cameras. So we had all sat, and we did like, it was dark. And in the winter time, you know, it'd be dark in the morning, so it's not like, it'd be like 6 o'clock and it'd still be dark. And the sun ain't came up. So like, okay, nobody can see us, it's dark on the bus. And we're all on the bus, and we're like, you know, exchanging what we exchange. And me and Sarah, we start eating it because we was like, oh, we're gonna get high before we go into school because why not? We have it right here. Like, what am I gonna do? Walk around school with it? Like, no, I'm gonna eat it. So we're on the bus, we're eating it, and I don't feel anything. Like, I don't feel nothing. Sarah doesn't feel anything, and we're waiting. We're on the bus. We go pick up the rest of the kids, and we get off the bus. We make it to school, get off the bus, and we wait. Like, at our school that I went to, you have to wait to be your class to get called up or whatever. Your homeroom class to get called up. We had homerooms. So Sarah's homeroom got called up first, then Megan's, and then mine was last. And we had went upstairs, and it was this, like, our homeroom was like, we eat breakfast. You know, we listen to music in the morning, you know, do stuff in the morning, and get our stuff together to go to our classes. And I'm in class, it's breakfast. I don't feel anything. Well, I don't know that I don't feel anything, right? I don't know if I'm high or not. And Sarah can touch my hair, but I have that thing of me always having to touch my hair. Back to the story. Okay, so then I go to my first period class. So it's time to go to first period. We're done with breakfast, and my first period is English, I think. English. So my first period is English that morning. Like, that morning, my first period was English, and I'm in English, and I can't focus. Like, I can barely see the board. It's so blurry. Like if you just can't see, like, when stuff is blurry, that's how I felt. And I'm like, dang, like, I can't see, and I'm nervous. Like, I'm cold too. Like I had another outfit. I had on this pink sweater. This pink sweater was kind of cropped, but it wasn't all the way cropped because our school has a dress code. And I had these I think I had these white Pumas and some blue jeans, right? And I'm in class, and I'm just sitting there. I'm looking at the teacher, he's talking, I'm barely paying attention. And I'm like, I'm about to go to sleep. Like, I'm about to lay down. I'm not really gonna go to sleep. I'm just gonna, you know, put my head down because I don't care for the class. And me and Sarah didn't have any classes that day together. Our school was weird. You won't understand if you went there. And I'm in class. I didn't make it to second period. Because at first, I walked out of class, first period, because I used the bathroom. And I'm just gonna walk out. I have to go pee. I'm not gonna wait to ask nobody. Wait for him to call somebody to take me to the bathroom. Like, our school's weird. Like, somebody had to take us to the bathroom because they thought, we would do stuff. So extra. But I was like, I'm not gonna wait for nobody. Like, I have to go pee. So I literally go to the bathroom, right? I pee, right? I get out the bathroom, I'm washing my hands. Tell me why I have to throw up. I threw up a little bit, and I'm like, and the lady come in and took me to the bathroom. She's like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm not okay. So then, I get to the nurse's office, and guess who's in there? Sarah. She's literally in the nurse's office, laughing, like, I don't know, we're just both high, like, and then, like, when I threw up, that's when I felt it, because I started walking slow, stuff started, like, it was literally, like, everything was moving so slow. Like, her phone rang, and I just got nervous. I'm like, and they're trying to call. Well, I think, and then I'm like, I leave the nurse's office. She's telling me to leave because she's got to check Sarah out. Make sure she's okay. So I leave. I sit down by the nurse's office. So here's the nurse's door, and here's me, and I'm like next to the door. And one of the social workers, they come out and they're like, are you okay? What's wrong? Did you take anything? Did you take anything? And I'm just looking at her like a straight up like. And she could tell I was high, and my eyes were so red. Like, my eyes had never been red before. And she knew that. She was like, did Sarah take some with you? And, or da-da-da. She asked me all these questions. And I was barely, like, listening to her, paying attention to anything she was saying, because I was so high. Like, I couldn't focus. So they're like, they knew we were high. So what they did was they tried to call our parents, right? They tried to call my parents, or whatever. For the longest, they're not answering the phone, they're not picking up. I'm still at school, class is still going on. I'm in the nurse's office. I'm missing class, I'm missing gym, and all other classes. Like I said, I did not make it to second period because I started throwing up, and I'm just like, I'm in the nurse's office, and she's like, are you okay? Bro, I started getting lightheaded, like, legitly lightheaded. Like, I'm lightheaded, can't move. I'm just sitting there at the chair. She checking my vitals, like, checking my heartbeat, when they check this or whatever, all that stuff. She checking my temperature, she's just checking on me. And I go into the nurse's bathroom and I look in the mirror. When I tell you, my eyes were so red. So red. Like, they were so red, and I was like, wow, I can't believe I look like this. Like, nobody knew I was high. Like, nobody knew me and Sarah had to eat the edible on the bus. And, like, nobody knew until, like, that happened. Like, none of the people at school knew. And I'm like, wow, I can't believe this happening. And I go back out with Sarah. Okay, so I'm sitting on the chair. She's sitting on the bed because she was in there first, so she got the bed. The little nurse's bed. I'll insert a picture of the nurse's bed. And I'm just looking at myself like, I can't believe we did this. And she's asking me questions like, are you okay? And you know what's happening? And mind you, Sarah smoked before. Like, she was a smoker. She used to smoke. Not heavily, but she would smoke weed. And this is my first time eating an edible, and I'm just like, what's going on? Like, my heart is racing. Like, it's like that was racing. Sorry for that word. But let me tell you, my heart was racing. I had a headache. And okay. So then, like a few hours later, my parents, they answer the phone, they pick up. They're on their way to come get me. And my aunt didn't pick me up. My cousin did. My older cousin. She's like a year older than me. She had picked me up from school, and she had looked back at me like this. And she was like, your eyes. She was like, your eyes. And I could tell my eyes. Mine were so red, y'all. So red. And we had got home. And I got yelled at. I got yelled at so much. And guess what? She was yelling at me. Like, I could hear her yelling at me, but was I focused on anything she was saying? No, I did not care about anything she was talking about, anything she was saying. I just didn't care. And I don't remember if I had my phone at the time. I don't know if I was in trouble before that. But if I wasn't, I probably got my phone taken away. And I went to sleep the whole rest of the day to the next day in school. And it was just so crazy. And I'm just like, wow, I can't believe that happened to me. I slept the whole day and I had to go to school the next day. Like, I was a little high in the morning, like a little bit, but I wasn't that high. Like, I just felt like my heart beating a little bit and I had a headache. She was like, hold on. And she was like, you gotta go to school. And I'm like, I can't, I don't feel good. And she was like, you're going to school. And Sarah didn't come to school that day. I got in trouble at school because, you know, I don't even know why I got in trouble because I got in trouble because I ate on the bus. Because I had told, I was so high, I told myself. I told them we had edible and all that. And I had got in school suspension for 8 periods. And like, you get your periods every time you not, like, say I get in trouble, say I walk out of SAS, or say I sleep, or say I don't do work. Guess what? You get added more periods until you finish them. It took me 2 days to finish 8 periods. And I'm just like, wow. Like, I was sleeping, I wasn't doing my work. Okay, then the next day. Okay, so and then next day I still had SAS, right? And Sarah come back to school and we're talking and we're like, I can't believe that happened. And I asked her when she came back, are you okay? How are you feeling? She was like, I woke up high and everything. And I'm like, me too. And then the other girl, Megan, she got in trouble too. We all had got in trouble, but Megan didn't come to school for a few days. I don't know why. And it was just all so crazy. Like when I tell you guys I was throwing up, I was having headaches, my heart was beating like fast, like, oh my God, it was just a crazy experience. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, you're smoking weed, but this bad experience just happened to you, but you don't care. Like, and after that bad experience, I did stop smoking weed or stop doing edibles. And it was just really, really crazy to me that all that happened to me. And I'm just like, you want to smoke this? You want to hit this? So, and I'm just like, wow, I can't believe that happened. And then like, in class, we was like, I heard you like everybody didn't know until like the girl had got in trouble for giving it to us on the bus. It was just a bunch of crazy stuff. I wasn't suspended off the bus, I don't think they suspended us off the bus because how I got to school that morning. Like, I got to school And it was just so crazy to think about, like ate an edible and like I was almost about to pass out. Like I didn't pass out, I was okay. I slept it off, you know. And I'm just like, that's what happened. Life, there's so many life crazy stories in my life that I cannot wait to tell. Like my next story time will probably be the time I snuck a boy in the house and got caught. If you guys are ready for that story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Comment some more story times that you think I might have that I might want to tell. Thank you guys for watching Taliyah's smoking trips, and thank you guys for coming on this trip with me and listening to this story time. And thank you guys for watching so much, and I'll see you guys next week with a brand new video. Bye!